We're going into the next game here. This is the conference. Well, this is not the conference championship. We actually missed that, so I didn't decide to record it. But this is our bowl game against the Colorado Buffaloes. So right here, we're going to be rocking in our all blues today. So we're going to be wearing the black shoes with the team color. I really like this uniform matchup for us. But then there's also Colorado over here. We're going to make their uniform be nice and sick. It's going to be all silver. But as we go through this, they are an 86 overall. We are like a 72. So in all reality, we should be getting destroyed in this game. You'll have to wait and see how this game goes. But going in, you got to keep in mind, we are not a good team. Our team's trash, and we have not been playing basically anybody that's anywhere near this good throughout the entire season, except for the couple of games in here and there. There was like 3 of them where we actually played Power 5 conference teams. So in this game, we are going up against a up-and-coming star potentially from the quarterback standpoint. I have heard some big things about their quarterback in the upcoming years. I think he's only like a sophomore or something. So I guess we're going to hop in here. As you see, our team is not that great at offense. It looks like we're really good at defense. In reality, we just don't play that much. In the upcoming seasons, as I've been saying, it's going to be a little bit different. But right here, we get to see who our players are going to be that are going to be our top 3 next year, as we're losing a couple of our pretty big players, such as our tight end. We're also losing our 2 defensive ends. They're pretty powerful on our defense. So as you see here, we've got a strong safety. Our quarterback, he's not been doing too great, but he has been playing too much.
We saw the effects of what a long drive can do to a defense. The last time this offense was out on the field, they took that football and drove the length of the field to put points up on the board.
Robertson's really started pretty well in this game. There's another 4-yard rush.
Ball on the 24-yard line. San Jose State
looks like
is up a score.
Glitching a little bit again, like in the last episode. I'm sorry if it's a little bit off.
Catches it.
But right there, you see that we
5 guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun.
Play commentary, but a lot of our stuff, you're just going to see the gameplay, so that it's going to be kind of like, so if you ever wanted to watch a football game, but you didn't want to have all the break time in between, all the downs and such, you'll be watching that today. As you see, Steven Montez, here's the quarterback guy I was talking about. He broke their school record that year in passing yards, sim and such. So clearly, he's going to be somebody we're going to have to watch out for. So he'll be coming back next season. We'll still probably be using him to get somebody faster, just because he's the middle linebacker. Like, it's better to do that, in my opinion. Right here, we see the quarterback. I don't know how he got out of there.
He made the correct decision
but
to tuck
there's
it and go.
the Buffalo chip, even though they're out. So I actually visited this school last year in my college search. So they're the Buffaloes, but they have a giant bison statue outside, and they call it a Buffalo statue. Fun fact of the day. And a lot of their stuff's actually more bison related than Buffalo related, and the people on the tour didn't even know what the difference was. They actually thought that it was a bison statue. So as you're seeing here, they're getting pretty close to the end zone, which is not good for us, good for them. So right here, we know the computer is weird and they only seem to rush it, even if it might make sense to pass it based off of my formation. So I just kept basically right here. They played the perfect play to counteract it, and they got the 4-yard rushing touchdown by McMillian, their halfback. I think he might actually even be their second halfback. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what's happening. But right here, Robertson got knocked down at the beginning of this drive pretty well. But as you see here, we're always going to be looking for Oliver. He's our star man right there. He's got a 20-yard reception. This man is a beast. I don't know how I'm pretty sure he's at the combine as I'm recording this. The first day the combine happened. I could I'm actually going to check out, before I get done with the episode, how his bench press went, just so you guys have that stat so that you know our man, how he's doing on his big day today. So as I'm recording this episode here in the audio session, Josh Oliver has completed his bench press reps for the day. So he performed and he put out 22 reps of the 225 bench press today, which is pretty good. That makes him a tie for second among tight ends. So he's tied with a couple other guys there. He's a little bit above some of the big guys that are like the high-end tight ends that are being classified in this draft. So like T.J. Hawkinson, he's the whole total package. He put up 17, so our man put up 5 more reps. So keep that in mind. So Josh Oliver is pretty strong. Tomorrow I will be coming out with a little bit more information about the rest of it in the next video that I'll be recording the audio for, because at that point we'll have all of his results and I'll go over all that stuff while we're doing the recap of the season. And as you guys saw while I was talking about Josh Oliver, he got a touchdown, so now it's 7-14. We're up in the lead by 7 points. We're getting close to the end of that second quarter here, going into the halftime. The concept that we've got a lead at half is more than I would have hoped for. Really, I'm just proud of these guys. They're performing their all today. Some of them, it's their last game, so it really makes sense. But really, our defense is coming out. Like, I know that Colorado in the last year lost their star halfback. Nobody thought was the key to the offense the last time they had the ball. They were able to pick apart the defense and get down the field for a touchdown. They are quite a bit better at offense than we are. So right here, I'm really trying to get another touchdown just to get a couple more points, increase that separation. Right here, we didn't get that. So we're going to go for another long pass right here. Just because otherwise there's no reason that we would do this. It's the end. We actually just went for a run by Rashad Johnson, as you see. We went for something. It was actually his first rush of the entire season. So good for him. He did pretty well. He got like 7 yards on that, I think. So as you guys can see, they got the ball at the half. Just because we had the ball at the start of the game. Right here, they're doing a really good job running against us, which is something that we've really got to work on, because a lot of our star players actually on our team on the defense are on the line, so the concept they're running against us is kind of scary. We haven't had that too much. He tackles him for a loss. Well, we play in the Mountain West Conference, so but really, these guys are doing pretty well against us. Around the 21-yard line. We really did a good job at trying to stop that, because they really are a better. The real question I'm wondering is, how did we ever catch that guy when he had? I think our fastest guy on the defense that was back there was like 84 speed. But right here we see Montez. He's able to scramble out of the pocket really well. I don't think he had any gain there on that pass, but he's doing a pretty darn good job. And right here they're going for it on 3rd down, of course. They're passing, which makes sense. I think right here they should take a field goal, which they did. So right here we've got a nice kick return. I think I do actually take this one out. So right here we see Holmes did a pretty good job. He got to the 33-ish, somewhere in there, which is a lot better field position than if he had just taken the knee, or I had taken the knee because I controlled it. Like I said, I am return king in this game, but right there we see Josh Oliver, 11-yard reception. He led our team in receiving yards this season. Great call by the coaches on first down. We had like 700-some. Which means it's not that great, but we also didn't play that much, so he would have got a lot more if we actually played the entire time that we normally would have done. Now he tries to buy some time. As you see here, we're passing a lot to Josh Oliver, around the 34, and they still don't seem to really cover him. I think this is kind of a thing in the software that they just really didn't work on. Here. He's going to scramble. Also, it wasn't
Strike to his receiver, no good.
Looked like both sides tried to get away with some shoving while the ball was in the air. Here's the call.
Of which I did a lot of. Actually, when
They'll bring him down at the 18.
Up 4. To my tight end, because I really started in, I believe, Madden 10. And I always played the Bears, and so I was always passing to Greg Olsen.
A huge play, and now they're in a great position. It's power against power right now on the field. Both teams have their jumbo sets out there.
Nevins, our man, doing pretty well, but we passed it off to Francois Sims II. He is our fullback. He's a sophomore this year. He'll be here for the next 2 years. And he's a pretty good fullback, I must say. He's been doing some good blocking this season. But right there, you see that? That is called amazing defense. Just kidding. We can't tackle. That's the real problem. But, like, how do we do these swats out of midair? And then we can't tackle a guy with, like, 3 guys trying to do it. And then, wasn't that past the line of scrimmage? Isn't that, like, not allowed? Anyways, here we're rushing quite a bit of people because it's the only way that
he's got room here. And he's taken down.
He's scrambled. Right there, our guy blocked 3 of our other guys because he fell down. And Montez ran in for a touchdown.
I think the defense right
so
now is just sitting back.
We're not up by that
They're
much.
allowing the
We really got to keep pushing here. But Malik
One
Robertson
thing is
kicking
any
us off
defensive
really well there. And the third quarter, he did a nice 9-yard rush for us. He's going to keep pounding the rock for us. We're really wanting to chew off as much clock as we possibly can because we want to win this game. We want to go up to that 2-star rating. And Robertson is doing it all for us.
He's taken down.
He is catching everything in this drive. He's just going off. So if I had to pick an MVP of the offense the entire season, it was Robertson.
Almost intercepted there.
So right here we're doing a little bit of a change just because I didn't like it that much. I wanted to have somebody on a different thing. I don't remember what it was exactly.
Scrambling around.
And then
he throws it.
I really thought Nevins was about to catch that. That would have been epic in this game, but it didn't happen.
Plenty of hang time on this one.
We had a nice punt there. I think it got to the 10.
Buffaloes have just not been able to get that offense rolling at all.
I think they're confused. I think it's
to step it up on both sides of the ball.
Of course, right there they do the option play.
He's to the 20. He's out to the 30.
This did not make it look good for us.
Across midfield.
We tried to chew off all that clock, and he goes all the way down like 45 yards or so.
He launches one for the end zone.
We got really lucky there. We kept all of the coverage in tight, doing a lot of zone because we're not fast, and we can't keep up with their wide receivers.
And he throws it away.
So as you see here, they're doing some rushing. I don't know how I stopped.
He's level at the 27-yard line. So a running play on 3rd and long.
So they took their 3 points.
Sends it sailing downfield.
We are up by 1 point left at this point in the game. Holmes is going out for another return.
He's to the 20.
I get past the 20.
And he's tackled at the 26-yard line.
He's just somewhat fast, and so it works. Get ready, guys.
He's into the open field.
Next season's going to be amazing. But it's going to be interesting how we do this. So Blackwell right there, he's doing pretty well in this game. He'll still be here. I think he's a sophomore. He's not that high rated, but he does decent.
He makes the catch and has a first down.
New wide receivers, you can't recruit too many people first season, especially not a good team. But it's like not really bad.
Nice run.
So right here we've got Robertson, another 5-yard rush. Nevins, the 1-2 punch season. Another 5 yards.
Takes it up the middle for a night.
Right enough to get us into the first down somehow. But there's
gets out to about the 21. Colorado. Legs to go in the fourth
quarter. Rush by Nevins. Really, this guy's going to be
brought down after a nice run.
Let's go. Let's go. Yes.
Huge play, and it's going to be first and goal.
Yes, cheer squad. I don't know why we have so many cheerleaders.
Nice run
but
there.
Good for them. I don't know why Robertson also didn't do any carries for the rest of the game. I think he somehow got injured, which was strange.
Touchdown,
but Nevins powered it in. This man is a tank. I'm telling you guys. In a couple years, senior year, he's going to be amazing.
And he tacks on the extra point.
We're just going to give the ball to him every
76-yard
every
down return.
He just drills. I really wish that we could have gotten that red shirt on him.
This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Colorado's coaches have got to be.
I guess it is what it is. He gave us basically the
quick strike to the receiver, and they make the stop. Around all of you watching, it's been a great game, and it has a chance to be.
Hopefully next season that won't be a problem. But really, these guys are doing great. Right here, they got to go for it.
Wants to go long and does.
And you see,
almost intercepted.
We win the game. By some miracle, we managed to beat a team that's 12 overall better than us. This
and that
was
should do it. Our final
amazing
tally
season
in this one.
right there. We see Brett Favre getting lifted up on their shoulders. So we're going to do a recap of the season here just for the stat-wise. So as we see, Josh Love, the guy that was our quarterback for most of the season, he had the same number of interceptions as Aaron. And Aaron only played 4 games, somewhere in there. As you see here, Robertson had quite a bit of yards. He was our leading rusher. We gave him the ball a lot because it was his senior year, and we didn't really have a solid quarterback basis. Nevins, he averaged 4.8 yards per carry. Not quite as many as Robertson, but still pretty good. Down there, you might see Rashed Johnson, our man. He had the 1 rush for 7 yards. Maybe we should have used it more. I've never really had jet sweeps work too well, but it seemed to have worked there. As we see Josh Oliver, 788 yards. Honestly, I could see him doing that next year in the NFL. And then Rashed Johnson, our 3rd wide receiver or so, leading the wide receiver core. He didn't average as much, but he did pretty well. As you see here, our leading touchdown receiver was Oliver, and then Nevins was actually 2nd, despite only having... So he had 4 touchdown receptions and 7 receptions in total. That's pretty incredible. But as you see, Josh Oliver blocked well, and then all of our linemen were absolutely terrible and couldn't block anything. So a couple of them had a single pancake, but one of them had 5 sacks throughout the season. That's not good. Our leader in tackles is Nelson, tied with Vieira. Vieira is going to be here next year. It's going to be his senior year. He'll be one of the stars of defense, like he was this year at Nicoyo. Will as well. Owen Roberts, we're losing this guy. He was one of our higher overalls. He actually was towards the top in the entire country in sacks. Then we got Ezell. These guys, some of them are going to be legends in the future. Some of them are probably going to get replaced by true freshmen next season. That's just kind of how it's got to be with a rebuild of this type. We're not a really good team to begin with, which makes it a little bit easier to just replace the guys, and they're only there for 1 season. You guys don't really know anything about them for the most part. So, as we see here, Aguayo, he had that 1 forced fumble throughout the entire season that we've had. The most tackles for loss was by Roberts, and then Bridges, our 2nd highest overall on the team. He had 7 sacks. He didn't have quite as much, but he was going up against the left tackles, which are typically better. Makes it a little bit harder for him. But we see Tyson Parker. He had 6 sacks. He's only a sophomore, so he's going to be the next guy to really lead the team there. I do believe we run a 3-4, so a lot of the rushing is actually based off of the outside linebackers, which is why he did so well. As you see the sacks, we were led by that 11 sack leader. Robertson did pretty well. Josh Oliver was only 44th in the country, so that's pretty good when you think about the McIntyre, one of those guys we played up against. He was 3rd, so Receiving-wise, we did okay. Right there, we see Aguayo was somewhere near the top. But number 6 in the country in sacks was Roberts. We're going to miss him. And then we got Shelton right here. He's number 27, but he was only 2 behind for the guy that was in 5th. 60. And so that's gonna be a little bit of a weird layover there. But he had a 48-yard field goal. That's pretty good, but I think he's leaving. He was a senior, so we're gonna have a lot of turnaround. But thank you guys for watching. Keep plugging the series. Keep watching and spread the news to your friends. Please drop a comment below if you guys want to see something different with this. We will be having a little bit of a change up of the guard possibly at quarterback. We'll figure that out pretty soon going into the next season. But we will have the season recap in the next episode. And that's it for me. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Live life to the fullest. And make sure to drop a like and subscribe below. I'm out, guys.